Hello friends, and welcome back to the Brewer's Apothecary, and so glad that you could join us today. And today we're actually going to be doing an instructional video featuring stinging nettle, Urtica dioica. And this is a plant that I actually have a love-hate relationship with, only because I love it. It has a ton of medicinal properties, but also has a ton of nutritional value as well. And it is a plant that I hate to say that I hate it, but man, the instances when I've actually been stung by this guy is enough to develop that love-hate relationship. But just as long as you're careful when you're out harvesting these, wear gloves. And me being the man that I am, thinking that I'm tough, but I tell you, this will almost make you cry like a baby if you get stung. I was actually stung across the back of the neck harvesting it one time, and that was just horrible, horrible pain. So take my advice and wear some type of protective gloves when you're harvesting this. Even after they dry, now you're less inclined to, and this is one of the leaves that I've dried, and these are some of the roots, and we'll be focusing on the roots, but the leaves after they have dried, typically you'll be less likely to be stung by them, but I will say that I have had instances where I will actually still get stung from them. So just be mindful of that as well. But today I wanted to do an instructional video and focus specifically on the roots. I've actually harvested the roots, have had them dried, and now I want to take and I'm going to make a tincture out of the roots. And I'm going to focus specifically on making this tincture for the medicinal properties and the studies that have been shown that it has on prostate health for men. And it is just fascinating, the studies where enlarged prostate and how this stinging nettle root actually is very significant in relieving issues that you're having with your enlarged prostate men. And so this is something that I want to stop and talk about for just a moment for men. Men, we have to be more conscious about our bodies and be more aware, because many studies show that prostate cancer is actually one of the very leading causes of death in men. So I know for many years it was taboo to talk about and all these things, but men, we have to be more conscious, even taking the time to talk amongst friends. We need to have those conversations because it is important, and just those interactions with one another keep us on track so that we can be healthy. Okay, so men, just be aware of that. And now I'll come back down off my soapbox, but just wanted to share that with you for just a moment. But studies, very significant studies, showing how effective it is with, again, reducing those instances of inflammation of the prostate. Now, what I've done, I've actually taken it and I've harvested the roots. Now, with the roots, I will take them and I clean them off. I don't wash them, but I will take a brush and I will brush them off and get all the excess dirt off of them as much as I can. Now, these roots, they will have a woody part to them, but because of how they spread through like these rhizomal roots across, they also will be very stringy, and those can be used as well. Those are very effective too. So, but I will take and I actually set these out on a homemade outside dehydrator that I have, which is just a couple of screens, and so they dried over a couple of days, so they're very, very dry. Now what I've done is I've actually taken the roots and I've broken them down into smaller pieces, just trying to create as much surface area as I can. What we will do next is we will take a alcohol, and my tinctures are made with alcohol. I am taking a 80 proof vodka, which means this is going to have 40% alcohol by volume, and that is a very good, you want a good strong proof, especially when you are trying to pull extracts out of roots. So you want to use something strong. So I would not use anything less than the 80 proof. So you want to come along, put them into your jar, and I even used my scissors here, and I took and I cut them up just so if I couldn't break them up with my finger because they were brittle enough, I did use the scissors just to break those up. But you just want to come now and you just want to fill this up. Fill it up all the way to the top. All right, because you want as much in there covered as possible. And then we're just going to come, and we're just going to seal that up. And then we're going to take and we're going to put this away in a cool, dark place. And we're going to leave it for about 4 to 6 weeks and let all of that alcohol extract all that goodness out of those roots. And then we will take and we'll filter it out into some amber vials. I like placing it in amber vials because it helps protect from sunlight or any other light that will break down the compounds within it and make it just degrade over time in a faster manner than what it should. But again, let this set for about 4 to 6 weeks and transfer to that. And then do your research on dosage because everyone's bodies are different. So just do your research. Be mindful. It is taken orally. And then again, men, issues with prostate, talk to your doctor. Have those conversations with your friends. But again, Mother Nature coming along, providing a health benefit, medicinal benefit through Mother Nature, through our friend, the stinging nettle. Friends, I hope that you've learned something here today. Again, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure to like and follow us so that you can make sure to catch up on all our videos and be aware when we come back with new videos. And until then, friends, have a great day. Take care.